Today I'm going to share with you my favorite products for March. This month so far has been a really strange one. It's been super cold in March. When just a few weeks ago in February it was hitting the high 60s to low 70s, and now all of a sudden we're in the 30s. There was actually snow outside today. One of the big negatives about living in New England is sometimes it can be really warm in the winter and then you get hit with really cold weather in the spring. So that's what we're dealing with right now. I really can't wait for the warm weather. I actually just planned a trip for Mexico for this summer, so I'm really excited about that. I just got back from the Florida Georgia Line concert. That was a couple weeks ago. And the week that I went, they announced they were actually coming to Fenway Park in Boston. So I just grabbed tickets for that show, which is going to be Florida Georgia Line, the Backstreet Boys, and Nelly. For anyone that's in my age group, the Backstreet Boys were a really popular boy band back in the 90s. I was a huge boy band crazed preteen, so I'm really excited to see them. I saw them a few years ago. Well, it was actually I think it was in 2011, so I saw the Backstreet Boys with New Kids on the Block back then at Fenway Park, and it was really awesome. So it's kind of cool to see one of my favorite groups growing up performing with my favorite group of right now as an adult. Anyways, I'm going to jump right into the favorites I have this month. I've been trying out some new products. I do have one flop that's kind of a disappointment, but I'm going to first get into the favorites that I have. The first is the Tarte Man-Eater palette. I am working on a review for this, so you're probably going to see my review before you see this video, so I'll link my review down below. But Tarte palettes never really interested me that much. I've had some holiday palettes that they just didn't wow me or anything, so I never really purchased any of their normal palettes that weren't holiday related. I saw this palette online somewhere on social media or something, and it really, caught my attention. So one day at Ulta I decided to go in and swatch this one along with another one. I think it was called Don't Quit Your Daydream or something. Both of these palettes are $29, so they were the same price. I swatched this one and the other one. They were very similar, but this one is definitely more versatile, so that's why I chose this one. So like I said, it's $29, and it comes with, I believe, 7 shadows and 1 highlighter, but I use the highlighter as a shadow as well. I have been using this non-stop since I got it. There really aren't any colors in this palette that I don't use, so that's always great, because usually in palettes there's some that I just stay away from, but I've actually used all of the colors in this, which is awesome. It smells really nice. It has a cocoa scent, so it's kind of similar to the chocolate bar scent. I haven't smelled any Tarte palettes that smell like that, but this one does smell really nice. And it's a great price point, like I said, $29, and I've gotten a lot of use out of it, and to be able to say I use all the colors in the palette is very rare. So I've definitely been loving this palette. So like I said, I will link the review below and make sure you check that out. Once again, this is the Tarte Man-Eater palette. It is limited edition, so if you're interested in it, I only found it on the Tarte site. Still available, so definitely check that out and scoop it up if you're interested and you like it. Next is the Ole Henriksen Balance line. I received the Influencer Balance Vox box, and I just actually put up the review and unboxing of that a week or so ago. I've been using all 3 of these products non-stop. It's a skincare line, their skincare line called the Balance skincare line for oily skin. Definitely helps control oil very well. So yeah, I've been loving these, and once again I will post my review of these below if you want to learn more about these. So once again, this is the Ole Henriksen Balance line of skincare products. Those have been, I've been using them every day for about 3 weeks now, 3 weeks to a month by the time you guys see this video. Next is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I actually purchased the Buff Bisque, so this is light to medium neutral, and I also purchased the light to medium warm. I've been using this one more because it does match my skin a little bit better. The light to medium warm is a little bit more yellow, but I decided to keep it just to have, once I get a tan, maybe it's gonna, match me a little bit better. But either way, both of them match enough to not look bad on my skin. I grabbed 2 because I wasn't sure which one I was, and then because I actually like this, I decided it's not even worth to return a foundation that was only $6, and I got a bunch of coupons and discounts that I had with my order, so it was even less. But it took me a while to decide if I liked this or not, because you kind of have to learn how it works best with your skin. I have found that it does not layer great. I would say this is medium to full coverage, but you really need to make sure you don't layer it too much, because at least on me, it looks really cakey and almost like you can emphasize your pores if you put too many layers on it. But other than that, I've been wearing this like during the week, Monday through Friday to work. It holds up pretty well, and it holds up even better since I've been using the Ole Henriksen line that helps with oil control. I'm trying to think. I've been using it with the powder, the Photo Focus powder, which is decent. I don't love it as much as I love the foundation. I usually have a hard time matching foundations with me, but this is actually pretty good. Like I'm a medium, I'm a neutral undertone, and this is pretty accurate in terms of color wise. So I'm really liking it. Like I said, it's a decent coverage. I don't say it's the best coverage in terms of wear time, but it is only a $6 foundation, and I want to use something during the week that isn't expensive. I usually keep my more expensive foundations for the weekend when I'm going out and stuff like that. So this is a really good foundation for like an everyday foundation, in my opinion. Once again, this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. Next is a bronzer. Laura Lee mentioned the NYX matte bronzer in one of her, I think it was favorite NYX products or something. So I'm always willing to try out new bronzers. I do use bronzer every single day, so it's something that I like trying a bunch of different brands and formulas for. This is a matte bronzer. It is pretty, I think I got the medium one. Yeah, I got medium. I probably could still use the light, but I got medium so that in the summer that it'll still work with me. It's really good. It's really pigmented. It can look muddy on your skin if you apply too much at a time, so it's definitely something that is better to start off with a little and then build up as you want the color, but don't just put a bunch of dark bronzer on your face, because this is definitely pigmented. And it lasts all day. I haven't noticed fading or anything, so I'm really liking this. It's the NYX matte bronzer in medium. Next is a fashion item, and it's this watch that I have on. Let me just take it off. I'm doing a giveaway on my blog with this company, and they're called Jord. It looks like the word Jord, but they pronounce it with a Y, like Jord. They're wooden watches. I've never heard of a wooden watch before, but they contacted me and asked me if I was interested in reviewing their watch and hosting a giveaway on my blog. So I definitely took that opportunity. I don't know if you guys can see this or if it's going to show up blurry, but it has a black background, and then it's a dark, I think it's dark mahogany or dark sandalwood, I forget, wood. It was really nice. The packaging it came in is, really shows that they take time to put detail into their packaging and their products. I've been wearing this literally every day since I got it. It's really comfortable to wear on my wrist, and I really like it. I will link the giveaway and my review of the watch so you can see close-up pictures of it down below. Make sure you enter the giveaway. They're giving away a $100 gift card to their site for the winner, and anyone that enters gets a $25 gift card to their site. This giveaway is going until April 9th. So once again, I will link the giveaway below and the blog post. The giveaway is also at the bottom of my blog post as well. So once again, that's the Jord watch, wooden watches. Next to the flop. Okay, so last month I talked about this product in my favorites. So this is the Essence Lash Princess. I've never had a product where I rave about it and then decide that I don't like it as much anymore. It was the case for this. It's kind of disappointing. When I first used it, it worked really, really well. And as the weeks have gone on, it just starts clumping really bad. So when I'm using it, it's just clumping all to my lashes. So it's just not applying as nice as it did at first. I don't know if it's because of, oxygen getting into the formula. I really don't know, but it kind of sucks because I really liked how it applied at first. so I really haven't been using it as much because it takes more work now to kind of get my lashes to how they want to be. So it's kind of a flop. Because I'm glad I tried it out and stuff, but it's just, it has changed over time, I guess. So it's definitely not my favorite mascara anymore, or even, you know, one that I reach for now, because it's just such a pain when I'm running on time going to work and then all of a sudden I have clumps on my lashes. It does still do really nice, give really nice volume and drama, but it just takes a lot more work now that it clumps and stuff like that. So once again, this is the Essence Lash Princess. So those are all my favorites and flops this month. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, just post it down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, thanks guys. Bye.